Hi, my Virgos and Virgo rising friends. How are you? Sandra from ForYourChi.com. We're here today to do your April 2022 reading. First 6 houses will be here on YouTube. The remainder of the houses 7 through 12 you'll find in the description box below. It is on Patreon. Now, let's get to your reading. First house, the teacher has appeared. The teacher for me lately, as you all know, means the universe is currently teaching you a lesson. It's not necessarily that you have sought someone out to be a mentor. I'm grabbing my Morgan Greer deck. Or a teacher or anything like that, although I can't rule it out. But lately it's been the universe is teaching you something. Now, what is going on? Dietary change. So most of you Virgos know that you can't eat all of the substances and drink all of the things that you want because your body has a reaction. The messages that you've been getting about avoiding a certain food, substance, or drink, or maybe it's multiple things, is correct, and you do need to eliminate those from your diet, okay? Make sure you seek medical advice. This is not in place of that. But you already know what to do, many of you. Now, and if you're not sure, go get food allergy testing, and narrow it down. But you guys, most of you already know your bodies and how you feel after you eat certain foods, and so you just know. You just know. All right, your second house, I wish I had better news here. Base chakra. I had to physically look at that card to make sure my eyes were not playing games on me. Base chakra in your second house, I don't like it. Especially for Virgos. Going through the motions, not having a lot of fun. A little on the depressed side with regard to your money and your stuff. That's a drag, Virgo. Why is the money such a drag? Well, you have daughter here, or younger female, so, you know, I said this to the Leos too, where they pulled the Sun card and sort of a down card in the tarot in the second house. You could have a younger female who is needing help financially right now, or asking you to buy something for her, big expensive item that she can't afford, that she needs or maybe wants, I don't know, asking you to co-sign on a loan. Sign on a loan for her, so watch out for that one. Not saying that you guys can't do it. You know what you can do and you can't do. But it just looks like a drag. That's all I'm saying here. So let's move on. Hopefully we'll have better money news in May for my Virgos. Okay, third house. Brother or sister. Your brother or sister is having an inward time, introverted time rather, not really wanting to go out and hang out with groups and party. More time to reflect and introspect on their lives and how it's gone so far. So if they want action, it's not happening in the month of April. And what's the advice card? Look at this. Patience, please. So, in divine timing. So, there are certain things that are being worked on behind the scenes that your brother or sister has no idea, and so they're going to have to be patient for a certain period and let these details work out first, okay? Your house of home, oh, I like this. Positive movement forward. It's a creative card. You're going to be feeling creative energy in your house. I have a lot of Virgo friends who are very talented in many ways, but often creatively talented. And so you may be spending time on your creative hobbies and fun stuff that you love to do. And I'm also seeing like home decorating, painting, finding portraits, stuff like that, even feng shui. What is the advice card? You've got the power here. Okay, I love this card. The bottom of this card says use your abilities to resolve the situation and you can do it. Well, it doesn't look like it's a bad situation, Virgo. So, you know, if you're in a situation, a predicament with your home, I don't expect that it will be going on much longer. But if it is happening with you right now as you watch this video, you will be able to resolve it simply by letting go of your worry over it. The Virgos are the biggest worry warts I know. And I know because my sister is a Virgo. And I'm totally going to throw her under the bus because she's never going to watch this. Your 5th house, your social life, your fun, your dating life for those of you single Virgos, your social group circle, friendship circle, travel. Okay, I love it. So while your brother or sister is not going out, you are going to want to go out and take a vacation. Take a long weekend. What is the tarot card that we have here? Well, Virgo, you are just tired of not going anywhere. You've had enough. And you are ready to make a change here. Now, some of you may be actually ready to change your friend group. No, a Virgo is not going to burn a friend bridge, but merely going to retreat, not delete, but retreat, because that's what Virgos do. I'm not saying that you can't delete anybody, Virgo, but you won't. But if you want to, hit that delete button on that friend. Because if you're thinking that, then they probably don't deserve you anyway. But the bottom line is, you are tired of the way that this social life has been treating you, and you are ready for new. So good for you. Book that trip. Go adventure somewhere new. Find new friends. Meet new people. It's a good idea. All right, now I'm a little Virgo nervous now in the solar plexus area as I talk about this card. You got the Karma card in the 6th house of work and health. Big things are happening here. There is a big change or shakeup that's about to happen in your workplace. Now, this could also be for some of you, not all of you. You get introduced to a brand new person who you've known from a past life. This could be true for work, or if you go to the gym, because this card is talking about, this is in your 6th house of health. So the gym, the doctor's office, the dentist's office, something like that. You could run into someone that you have a soul recognition with. And if so, pay attention to that and pursue that friendship or that relationship, whatever it happens to be, because you have karma together. And that's why you have bumped into each other. For others of you, this could be, like I said, a complete shakeup or change at work that's freaking you out. That's the Virgo freak out. This could be a change in health that's not so great. And so I know that it's a lot of times the Karma card is the freak out, not just for Virgo, but any sign, right? You pulled everything is okay. Now, I love this card, but it also signifies that there could be a Virgo panic here in the 6th house of work and health, where this change happens. You have a diagnosis, God forbid, and you're starting to freak out. What are you going to do about it? Well, this card tells you not to worry because there's an answer coming. Now, the answer might be that the Virgo researches all night long for God knows how many nights, not in a row because you need your sleep, Virgo, come on. And you find the answer that works for you. Or the answer could be handed to you on a silver platter. I mean, it's going to be different for every one of you. But the important thing to remember is don't freak out. It's all going to work out some way, somehow. And for goodness sakes, if you're having any physical symptoms whatsoever, make sure you get everything checked out thoroughly by a doctor that you trust. Okay? Now, I pulled out Morgan Greer because we're going to look at your tarot cards to see who shows up in the 7th house for my Virgos of relationships. Before we go on to the extended reading on Patreon, let's see what we have here. We have the Chariot. Now, the Chariot to me is a Gemini. Oh, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Now, I always read the Wheel of Fortune in this instance is all 4 signs all 4 elements, which is all houses of the zodiac, so I can't rule anybody out. You've got everyone on the table here, all 12 signs. You've got a Gemini. And what do we have? The King of Swords. So that's air, Libra, Gemini, Aqua, Aquarius. So if you feel guided, I will see you in the extended. We're going to be looking at your relationship in depth, of course, with romance angel cards. We're going to be looking at your intimacy, your taxes, your contracts, your legal matters, the source of your significant other's income, for those of you that is applicable to. We're going to be looking at your travel in your school, your career and your mother, your children or your best friend, and the future, which happens in the month of July, 3 months from now, that looks very bright. Many blessings to all of you. Take care.